I don't know. Reasons why some marriages are not formalized in Kenya. Why are some marriages not formalized? Here, in basic terms, you're being asked, why are most of the people in come and stay marriages? Yes? Number one is financial constraints, whereby you cannot be able to pay for the expenses, the wedding expenses. Especially now when most people have a high demand of what? Dowry what? Payment. And also all the you make them become so expensive for nothing, to show others, to show people who they don't even like you. Those people you want to show that you're rich in your wedding, or you are wealthy, or you're marrying from a wealthy family, they don't like you. So you tend to borrow money to please people who don't even like you. If it's someone who likes you, or a family that likes you, they will come to your wedding even if it's 2 people. And people are usually told by the priest, they're usually told, you can come during Sunday, on Sunday, when the mass is going on, yes? And you come with your what? You come with your wife-to-be or your fiancé. You come with your what? You come with your best maids. And then you are joined in front of the congregation during mass. It is allowed, but no one does that. I also thank God, it's in the month of what? Is it September when you have multiple weddings? Multiple weddings at the same time, like 20. I used to like them. There used to be all the women wearing gowns at in the same church. They're usually done, is it October? Yeah, in our church. Especially for those, if you have financial constraints, you come during that time. Or you want a budgeted wedding. You do a wedding at the same time, like 20 people. Yes. Remember, this wedding that you're doing, it's not yours alone. Yes, it's yours alone, right? It's not for the people you're coming to show. Whether we come to your wedding to eat, whether we eat chicken, whether we eat githeri, doesn't matter. What matters is how you live with your what? Spouse. You'll be the two of you after the wedding. If you borrow money for the wedding, you're the two of you will pay for the loan, and you won't be there. If you think like that, you're going to do a wedding that's on a budget, on your own budget, within your means. But most people, if you're doing something to impress someone else, it's outside your control. You're not thinking. That's what most people are doing. Anyway, we continue with the reasons why some marriages are not formalized. Some people fear responsibility. Responsibility of paying dowry, or responsibility of being called so-and-so's husband. Some people also do not formalize their marriage because they are involved in very demanding duties. That they spend most of their time in their duties rather than marital issues. Like, not even in Kenya, I don't know whether it's abroad. If you are a lawyer, you are always at work full time. Another person who stays at work full time is a doctor. All the time, 24 hours in the what? Hospital. Any other job? What? Which other job? Defense. Defense, you're not given, defense you can, but you're usually given like a month, right? Afterwards. So that month, 1 month in defense, you can come and formalize. Can the president now do a wedding if he was not married? No, I'm just asking. Also, some of the marriages have not been formalized because of cultural differences. So they opt to elope instead of getting what? Married. Because you come from this tribe and your spouse comes from a different, or your fiancé comes from a different tribe, and you're scared. Your people are not going to accept your wife. There is also some couples do not like publicity. They do not like publicity of showing off. I don't know, this and this and this. Actually, for some reason, it's good. But you can also come You can do your wedding in a chapel. You just bring your 4 people and maybe 2 close friends. Publicity is not good. Especially when you do your marriage for yourself and you have a few people. You don't do marriage for other people. It's you. Whether you're having issues in your marriage, it's yours. There are people who do not like publicity. Also, there are others do not formalize their marriages because of fear of the consequences. Consequences of declaring marriage. If you come from a wealthy family and you get someone you love with from a very poor background, you do not want the consequences. Your parents can cut you off. It happens a lot. And also, because they think that later they might get someone who's better than another partner who's better than the one that they have. So they don't want to formalize. They're just keeping their options open. So they lie to you, oh, we are in a marriage, you come, we stay. Yet, they don't want to formalize the marriage because they think that in future, they may discover a better partner. And immediately they discover a better partner, they marry them. That's why I don't advocate for come, we stay. All those marriages on TV, you hear the groom, or a woman was coming with 2 children, claiming this is the husband, you see? That's the reason. And most of the time, if you're in come we stay, the husband doesn't tell you, I have married you. No. You are the only one, the woman. Especially it's affecting the woman. If I was teaching girls now, it could be a different. They never say, oh, this is my wife. They never. They will just say, this is Nani's mother. I've discovered that. Someone talked about it online, and I was so shocked. I discovered it's true. They will just say, this is... And they won't say, this is my wife. They will say, I'm here standing with Nani's mother. That's all. That's sick. My God.